habit number 2. Now, you guys heard in my introduction that I've also written a book. The book was released at the beginning of summer. It's called Millionaire Manners, The Men's and Boys Guide to Social Grace in the New Age. That's a long title that basically said the book is full of tips and advice on why and how we should treat other people well. You guys have probably heard throughout your entire high school careers, and probably somebody in your church or maybe a family member, uncle, aunt, they've probably given you a certain definition for character, right? You guys have probably heard this. I know teachers like Mr. Carver, shout out to Mr. Carver, who also invited me to be here this morning. But character, one definition of character is what you do when no one's looking. Have you guys heard that before? Character is what you do when no one's looking. But in my book, and I talk a lot about this in my other workshops, etc., is that the other definition of character that I've added in is character is also how you treat people that you don't have to treat well. I'll say it one more time. Character is also how you treat those people that you do not have to treat well. Another way to say it is, how do you treat those people who you can't see today, how they can help you? So just now I've heard a lot of great comments so far about seniors being the example for the underclassmen. And that is so true. The other piece of it, though, is seniors. How are you guys treating the underclassmen? Freshmen, they can't do anything for you. Is that right? You probably don't speak. You probably don't know no freshmen. Okay? And if you see one, they say, "What's up?" You're like, "Yeah." Right? That's sometimes how it goes, right? But I have a buddy of mine. He has a saying, okay? And he says that, that the butt, right? That the butt you kick on the way up is sometimes the butt you kiss on the way down. So I want you guys to understand that, okay? How you treat people today is not only an indication of your character, but life is a funny thing. Ask your mom and your dad about it if y'all don't know, okay? Life is crazy. Person you bump into randomly one day, you'll end up working with that person the next day. Always treat people well. That's how you know what you're made of, okay? So we're going to get into it, right? So habit number 2, and this is one of my favorite things to talk about. I talk about it in my book. I talk about it with everybody I meet, right? Habit number 2 is called networking. It's called networking, right? I want you guys to have in the back of your mind to network every single place you go. Network, network, network. Network just simply means, right? Make new friends when you go out and about. Just start with a hello and a smile. You never know where it'll take you. Because like I just said, life is funny like that. You guys know lots of people, okay? And networking isn't about knowing lots of people. It's about people being able to vouch for you. Knowing you, liking you, and trusting you. That's the difference between being a networker and somebody who just wants to meet a bunch of people just so they can say they know them. Y'all know people like that, right? You go everywhere, they know everybody. They point out, hey, that's John, that's Jamal, that's Larry, that's Keisha. And then you go ask Keisha, hey, you know him? I ain't never seen him before. Don't be that person, right? In other words, you want people to be able to know you and to vouch for you. So when you're out and about, it doesn't matter how many people you know. It only matters how many people know you. And when you're up for something, how many of those people can say, you know what, I know him, I know her. She's a good person, right? That's a stand-up guy. You guys know what I'm talking about? The only way to do that is by going out and meeting people and being of service to others. And being of service to others, okay? So that's habit number 2, right? Network, 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 okay? Don't worry about if you think they can do anything for you or not.